Experts say that more than 3.6 billion people, or about half the world's population, uses social media networks like Facebook or Instagram. But there's a dark side to the impact of these networks. Researchers believe that there are nearly 50 harmful effects linked to using social media. Here to discuss is the founder and CEO of Inside Out Learning, Dr. Sharon Lamm-Hartman. Doctor, good to see you.
Nice to see you, Tom.
Doctor, congressional hearings this month highlighted some of the issues that young people apparently are facing on these platforms, but I've got to think that there are warning signs out there for all users. So tell us about what some of the more serious side effects linked to using social media could be for everyone.
Well, I think that with social media, you are constantly comparing yourself to others. Right. So you are watching what other people are doing out on social media. Everyone is posting all of the positive things going on in their lives, but you don't know what really is going on in their lives. So it's almost like we have a crisis of authenticity, and that people care more about how many followers they have than really having genuine human connection.
Crisis of authenticity. I like that. I think that's really hits the nail on the head. So doctor, it's kind of conditioning or almost changing our brains?
I think it is, because what I've noticed anyway, I mean, I'm on social media and for my business even. And what I notice is you start to get hooked. Like even going and looking at how are your posts being perceived out there. And it's almost, you can see on your iPhone or on your phone how much time you spend online and on these social media sites. And it is really a lot. And I think it's almost that you get dopamine hits every time you see someone like a post of yours.
Doctor, clinically, what do we call this? I mean, how do you, are you starting to treat a lot of people with this? And is there a particular condition that we're starting to associate with a lot of social media addiction or, psychological issues because of this?
Yes, I mean, I think that even with COVID, we have seen a huge increase in mental health issues. So 33% of Americans right now have mental health issues, and that is really high, from maybe 11%. And what I'm starting to see out there is how people are so dependent and anxious and jealous on what they are seeing on their social media. And so you're seeing increase in anxiety, increase in jealousy, you're seeing increase in bullying. And you then have to really help people. The reason my business is called Inside Out Learning is because you have to be leading from your inside, not so dependent on outer things to get your validation.
Yeah.
So I think that the Authenticity Code, which is the book that's launching on Monday, actually, that I wrote, is going to help a lot of people to get in touch with who they truly are inside themselves and not be so dependent on how many followers you have or whether someone likes your posts.
The Authenticity Code. All right, folks should check that out, because it's very clear as we're learning how to manage this, we do need to protect ourselves. And that's not just kids. I think it's certainly for everyone. All right, thank you for sharing those insights. Dr. Sharon Lamm-Hartman, appreciate you being here.
Thank you, Tom.